Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer, Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, call 206-402-0100 and enter PIN number 161329#. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. And now, here's Dee.
Every time Stephen does that, it makes me laugh. Good morning, my beautiful people that I love. I am coming to you today from Calgary, Canada. It's beautiful here. Sun is out. It's beautiful. People are beautiful. We've had so far just a great convention weekend. I want to start by inviting all of you. Our next webinar, we haven't had one for a while, is this Wednesday. Everybody will receive a private reading around the subject matter. It is definitely about you and how you create everything. As the saying goes, as you do anything, you do everything. So I hope you'll be joining us. Happy Father's Day, everybody. I want to take a moment to acknowledge my daddy, who, most of the time when I talk about my father, we talk about his alcoholism and his suicide. And, I was thinking this morning how special my daddy could make me feel. Every Saturday we'd put on the hit parade, and he would get up and dance with me and show me how to follow a man when I was slow dancing with them. And so many times he would take me to work with him, and, that old yin and yang. And it just became very apparent to me that I had to choose, again, what was I going to focus on in my memories of my father? I want to acknowledge my older brother, who also has passed, who was an amazing dad. A dad to so many people, so many youth groups and his own kids, of course, and me. After we lost my dad, Denny really took over that role with me. So there's a lot of special people in my life, my grandpas, and that I would like to remember and acknowledge this day. And I'm inviting you to whatever negatives you keep carrying along with you regarding your father and your relationship with your father. Just choose today to move into love. For no reason, no excuses, just choose today, I'm just going to love him. And see what that does to your day. I want to talk about everything that's going on in our country and our world, which seems like a lot of chaos, a lot of fear, and a lot of anger. And when I asked the channel what I should bring in around all the chaos and the anger, everything in the world, they said, well, no, that's not the right question. The right question is, what do we need to know about peace and being peace? and creating peace. And so this is what they gave us. The first one, core belief number one, I can never be God. Okay, so you're not only the God of you, the God of you is also the God of all your creation, which includes your country and your world. And they want to remind you that it's about your intention. Those of you that participated in the No Kings get-togethers this past weekend, what was your intention? Was your intention against something or someone, or was it for peace? Your intention is everything. Again, what our intention is becomes our creation. So to vote for someone just so someone else doesn't win puts the affirmative attention subconsciously on the person you don't want to win. So be clear about your intention and make it always revolve around love, peace, joy, integrity, inclusion, understanding. The second thing they brought in is core belief 30, which is claim I am that I am. And I said, okay, what is the highest thing we can claim today? And the channel said, I am peace. So take a moment, please, go to your love place and really direct today. I am directing me and all energy that I am peace. Then they took me to core belief 16. You're going to have to focus now while I explain this one. Because it reads, my intellect and my heart can't integrate into the whole because I'm off balance of incorrect female and male powerful energy. So they want you to know that correct female energy, the highest definition is love. The highest correct male energy is knowing. So when we are in our knowing, from and in the place of love, our female and male energies are working together so that our hearts and our intellects work together. And then we get the highest guidance. I am love. I am knowing. Today, I know and I am clear. I implore you to start every day with those directions. And then I asked, what's the purpose of all this that's going on in the Middle East, in our country, with all the protests? And what's the purpose? And the channel said very clearly, the purpose is for all of us to know love wins. Guys, it's so easy to love. It's easy. Look at a baby. Look at a little doggy or a kitty cat or an animal that you love. Yeah. It's just easy. And so much so much harder to hate. So we are holding the intention for this whole week that we are peace, we are love, and we are absolutely our knowing. And so it is. Please get your questions ready and get ready to go because we're off. And we are bringing on Susan from Niagara Falls. Hi, baby.
Hi, sweetie. I'm so happy to talk to you. My question revolves around health. 3 weeks ago, I fell down my stairs and broke 2 ribs on my right side, and I wanted to find out what I need to know around that.
Okay, Susan, when I say you have directed anything around your health, around your safety, around your strength and vitality, they all go to no.
Really? I did that this morning. I directed my energy around, to make, that I'm healthy and strong and have strong legs that carry me up and down my stairs easily.
Okay. So let's go back to what the channel said earlier in the program. Your intention was not to create that state. Your intention was that you didn't fall anymore.
I see. I got it.
I hope you all are getting this because this was a big aha to me this morning in the room when they gave this to me. And I got it as soon as they explained it. We want and intend to create health and wellness because we love living in health and wellness. We love being vibrant. We love being strong. And that is our purpose for directing this, is so we live in that state that we love, where we are vitally alive in this world. Let me see, is there anything higher? No, but that was a perfect example for us, Susan. You really served a lot of people there, so thank you, honey. And take care of yourself, Susan. Listen to these words they want to give you. You do not have to pay for being here anymore.
Thank you.
Do you understand
I am loving
that?
my body. Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
Just because you want to. Okay?
Just because I want to.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you for calling in. All right, we are going now to Miss Adele in Connecticut.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hi. I want to give you a big thank you because a while back I called in about a check and you basically said, it'd be really good for you to send an email because I just wanted to get clarity. And I sent the email and it felt so good to just do that. I sent it, I got this beautiful response back and everything just worked out so perfectly. So I just want to say a big thank you on that. So,
well, thank you, Adele, and thank you for taking action around what you wanted.
Yeah. I just really wanted it to be so clear but yet, I didn't want to not get the check because I deserved it. And she just wrote this beautiful letter back and it was just so nice. So I just wanted to say that. And now my question is, because there's kind of a little theme around this. So my question is, I called up one of my friends. She was, she had some surgery done and I've been checking on her and so forth. And so the last time I called her and we talked. And so then she said, so how did you spend the check that I sent you? And I said, I never got the check. And so she said, oh, maybe I didn't send it. Because, she was just, recovering from surgery. And so I basically said, oh, okay. And then I said, I got one like a couple of years ago, and it was, and I said I got that one. And she said, well, knowing you, I just figured maybe you didn't cash it. Because, she knows I'm like that. But I'm really trying to be graciously receiving things. And that's feeling really, it's a stretch, but it's feeling good.
Adele,
So
what you just said was that I asked for a check and I never cashed it. Do you understand what the universe hears?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna ask for money to come to me, and then I'm gonna deny it and ignore it and not use it and not cash it.
No. I never got it. I never got the check.
Yes, but you said she knows me. She knows me, and 2 years ago, I got a check and I never cashed it. That's
No.
I
I didn't finish the story. 2 years ago when I got it, I knew that it was important for me to cash it because she said, when I want to do something,
Okay, did you?
Yes, I did cash it. And I said that to her. No, I did cash that check because she said, I thought maybe you didn't cash it. I said, no, I learned my lesson. You had taught me. And so I did have, but then, and so I never did get it. And I didn't know what to do.
You never did get, hold on, you never did get the second one.
I never did get that one at all.
Okay. Is she sending you another one?
I don't know. We basically just started to talk about the other one where I told her, I definitely cashed the other one.
All right. So let me tell you what all this is about. We're going to a core belief.
Okay, yeah.
Here. 6. I'm scared to death to be here. And where here is I'm scared to death to be here getting everything I want.
Well.
Guys, if you're going to ask for it, you better be willing and happy and joyful to receive it.
Well, yeah. So now I don't know. Should I call her and say, I never did get, we were talking and then she needed to take her medication. Should I do that? There was a part of me saying, well, if it didn't come, it didn't come. So, okay. But,
no, it's not. Would you say that about having a baby? Well, it was supposed to be here a year ago, but it never got born, so I guess I'll just sit here with it in me. I mean, come on.
Okay, so I should just call her and say, we were talking, and then we started talking about other things, and, I never did get the check, and I just wanted to make sure, too, that she can't, cancel it.
And then if she wants to send you another one, then she will. But you have done your part in coming forward for yourself. You've got to ask for what you want, guys. You've got to. You don't ask, you don't get.
Right. So basically,
Basically, you have mixed energy, have had mixed energy in there about receiving. Don't open it up. Say, I am in my knowing and I'm in my love and I am ready to receive it all. And then you can choose to share it with whomever you want, even her.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I thought, wow, I could send her a beautiful gift, So that would be so fun. So, okay. Yeah. So I'll give her a call. All right. Thank you.
You bet. You bet. Yeah, guys, all of you has to be on board. Okay? All of you has to be on board with what you're asking for. And I'm trying to get the next caller on, and the switchboard is just, there we go. Anushree, you're on.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, darling. How are you?
I'm fine. I want to give you a short feedback from what you told me last time, and I shared that about my husband and our relationship and how it's affecting my ability to create positively. And I've come to, I think, it has bettered a lot. And actually, we both signed up for the webinar or your course now on Wednesday, so we both look very much forward to it. We will stay up in the night as it's in Spain 3 a.m. for us.
Oh my!
But there was another incident this morning, and it just shows me how we both seem to be very different, and how I would say I need much more time by myself than him, which then creates a lot of repetitive problems, you could say, like in...
Okay, that it doesn't have to. What's missing is clear communication. You see, he's taking it personally. He doesn't understand that that's just the way you're made, that you need more alone time.
Yeah.
For your own health and wellness, you need time to meditate, to be alone, to do whatever you want to do. So my suggestion is that you explain to him it has nothing to do with him at all. This is just a personal need of yours. And set aside time in your day where you both know that's your alone time, so that he knows what to expect and you don't feel guilty.
Well,
can you do that?
Well, I think I've tried to explain that, maybe not successfully, but several times to him, that it's just how I am. But for example, like also if we are doing a project together, today we were planting a tree which we got for our wedding. And
oh, beautiful.
Thank you. And it was so difficult because he would, I guess, prefer to do it all synchron, like together, you know, and I'm with this project. I want to plant the tree, but I maybe also see that beside that hole which we dug up, there's stuff while he's in the hole mixing the humus with the stuff, you know. So I'm also doing something else, which for him, he feels then abandoned, I guess, because I'm not right on the focus, you know. But
this comes from his father at a very, very early age, and it's also a past life thing for him. And the highest word the channel's giving me is abandonment. He's very afraid of being abandoned. And so when you detour energy away from him, that plugs him into that. I think if you just say to him, darling, you see, I'm with you. I'm here. We're doing this together. I am just doing a different part of this with you while we're doing this together. I know I have to say to Lanny all the time, Lanny likes to be on top of me when we're sitting on the couch, like not an inch in between. And I'll say, sweetheart, well, I just want to be with you. I said, you are with me, and I need a little space to make me more comfortable. And I'm always with you. So that's kind of the same thing. You know, they become, to us, needy. And then we want to push away, don't we? Do you agree with that?
Yes, I definitely then feel like I don't have space to breathe or something, you know. And,
Exactly. So acknowledge that for him. I know this pushes you into abandonment stuff, and that's not what's happening here. I am with you. I am creating with you, and I need a little more space to do that. That makes me happier being with you. when I can have my space. You know, talk to him. Talk to him about it. You have a right to do that, sweetheart.
Is there anything he can do to, like, make it easier with his abandonment thing?
Well, first of all, he has to understand that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the more that you acknowledge the positives, I'm here with you. I would never abandon you, sweetheart. I love doing things with you. I just need more space than you do. And then that makes me happier being with you.
Yeah.
You know, he'll connect. His subconscious will connect. I'm testing it. What's going on? Will you try that and get back to me?
Yes, but what did you mean with the subconscious? I didn't understand.
You know what the subconscious is, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. His subconscious will process that and put it together, and it will start making sense to him.
Yes, I understand.
If you express it in those ways. Okay?
Thank
All right,
you so much,
sweetheart.
Steve.
You bet. That's so funny. I do experience the same thing. And, you know, Christopher, that I was married to for 18 years, was just the opposite. It would be just fine with him if he didn't see me all day, because he knew when we came together, we were totally together. And that's what your husband is wanting. Lisa in Sacramento, you're on.
Hey, Dee.
Hi, babe.
Hey. I was calling. I just want to kind of hear what I need to know right now. I'm going into my divorce mediation this week, and I just want the best outcome for everybody. Just kind of what I need to hear in this moment.
Lisa, when I test that, it goes to no.
But I don't want that?
Yeah, you think you do.
Okay.
And the answer is exactly what they gave us at the first of the call. Go into all of it with love. And your knowing. See, when I say you know exactly what you want, it goes to no.
Yeah.
Well, honey, how are you going to get what you want when you don't know what to ask for?
Yeah, that's the hard thing. I think it's the not feeling like I deserve. Okay.
Sit down and write out from your love place everything that you want to transpire in these divorce proceedings for him and for you.
Okay.
No, hold on, they're changing that. Only for you. Now, one of the things you want for him is a peaceful resolve.
Yeah.
Well, is it? Because let's go back to our intention. What's your intention?
Is to get what I deserve finally. Like I gave 24 years of my life to this man, and he just threw me aside like trash.
That's a negative. That's not going to create what you want. I'm going to get back at you, you mother, and you're going to give me everything I gave you that I deserved for the last 24 years.
Yeah.
That's not love creating what you want. And I know it's an oxymoron in your mind. Do not go to your mind. Write down everything you want and do it from love for yourself and for the relationship you had for 24 years.
Okay.
Can you feel the difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big difference between I'm going to stick it to you and I'm going to love myself enough to ask for what I deserve.
Okay.
All right, baby?
All right.
You're
Thank
going to
you.
get off. You're going to write down everything you want. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Let me know. All righty. Let me see if I can get you up. Brenda in Connecticut, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Great to talk with you.
Always.
I am looking for direction and understanding. As I have been applying tools that I have learned throughout the many years and working at my improvement of my life physically, emotionally, spiritually, I am just very discouraged, and I want to gain my hope back that I actually can make some changes, because when you, I'm going to not mince my words, when you quote unquote work at your life for so many years and you just can't, you're in the same place, and yeah.
Okay, Brenda, we're going to intention. Your intention is not to fix yourself. Your intention is not to fix your life. Your intention is to joyfully create what you want. Give me 5 things right now that you want. Quick.
I want the love of my life. I want good health. I want good friends. I want a nice social life, and I want to feel good.
Okay. When I say you love yourself enough to give yourself those things, it goes right to no. Who do we want to give everything to? The people we love. We are usually, if we're on the list at all, last on the list. That's your answer. How can Brenda love herself more?
What are your suggestions? Because there are some actions that I do that I think I am reflecting that. I know I, again, can make improvements.
I'm not actually talking about an action. You don't need a reason. You don't need an achievement to love yourself. What are the things about you love the most?
I am a kind person. I'm thoughtful. I am fun. I am really a deep-hearted, good person. I've helped people a lot throughout the years. I've been there for others. I want to now just be there for myself, which I'm doing. And I'm just, I like who I am. I do like my personality. I really like my personality.
Okay, good. I got a yes on all that, by the way. So, there's one thing, the one thing you need to get into alignment to open all of that up and ignite the possibility and the probability of creating all that in your life. Gee, look, give me a song, please. Any song that pops in.
Why waste your time? You know you're going to be mine.
Okay. We're going to the first line. Why waste your time? And they're finishing it because it ain't going to happen anyway. If you have a belief that no matter what you do, it's not going to work and you're not going to get what you want, and when I test it, get that belief is in place, then even knowing what you want will be canceled out with that belief that you're not going to get it anyway. This comes from your mom around 0 through 5, 0, 1, around 3 years old. Do you remember your mother teaching you or modeling that to you?
What I remember is putting others, we have to be careful what we do because it might affect somebody else, or someone might do something to us if we do A, B, or C.
Okay, so either way you go, you won't win. That's what you just said. So I want you to start getting up every day and going, today I know and I'm clear, I'm loved, and I win. Everything I do, I win in.
And that will start to shift that belief because I do
If you believe it.
Then how do you shift when you've had disbelief for so many years? Because again, you try, quote unquote, try so many things.
You redirect it. It's not about trying. Guys, listen to me. If you're trying, you never get there. You continue to try to get there. I am receiving this now. I am doing this now. I am experiencing this now. Every time when I was doing that film, I went, oh my God, I hope I can do that. I would find myself thinking that thought, and I would stop and go, no, I am energy. I am directing my energy to be there for me always. I am completing successfully everything I need to do today. And I am directing me to be happy in creating everything with the energy I am.
And
Test
then
yourself and direct, yes, ma'am. And it can be as quick as the snap of a finger.
And then eventually you will begin to believe it because, as I mentioned, I know there's a part of me that still doesn't for what I've done for
Yeah,
so many
but
years.
that's where you're falling out, honey. Just direct yourself and choose to believe it.
Okay.
Because that's what your mom taught you. Don't you dare. Don't you dare believe it, because somebody will take it away or it'll go away. So why even waste the energy believing it? No, that's not what you want, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Direct yourself to know. Thank your mom for teaching you that this is the big turnaround in your life. And then live in the moment and remember to do it. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. I love you.
You bet. I love you too. And you can do this. You are doing this, Brenda. Okay, we are going to... Ilka, you're on.
Hi. Divine Sex and
Hi,
Love.
honey.
Hi.
Yes, I am.
We were in our True Love place. We were visiting the kids and the grandkids last week, and
lovely.
we went house hunting because we were going back to Michigan. So my question for you is, for you or the channel, the house that we have on our eye on, and we made an offer and everything, and we're kind of waiting now.
Don't wait, create. Do not wait, create.
For the realtor to respond to us.
No,
so if
I am telling you, Ilka,
yeah.
Do not wait. We are hearing from the realtor now. We are hearing everything we want. We are we are getting the response that the house is ours. That this is a wonderful creation. It's done. I've asked, and it's done.
Okay. Because we are not going to move until November, and we were just, is this really, it feels totally right, but we're just wondering if there was something else further, a few months later, that might be a better choice. So I just
you know what? So you know what that says to the universe? We really love this house, and we really want it, but just in case, don't bring it to us because there might be something better.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, we love it.
Well, okay, come on. You know better than that. Wherever you are, there you are. So choose to love this place.
Yeah.
Choose to know and see yourself in this place. But you're waiting for signs from the universe, and the universe is waiting for you guys.
Okay.
You are the God of you. You create your life. Okay?
Thank you. Quickly, just to ask you, am I on the right path for that right arm and shoulder? I'm going to physical therapy now. And do you think...
Are you in the right place?
Because I tried for 8 months different things, and including hormonal balancing. Hormones were messed up, and so the physical therapy will help.
Yes, you are in the right place. That's the highest question. Yes. Now, again, when I say you're directing your shoulder to be strong and feel great, I get a no. Your intention for going to the physical therapy is to fix your shoulder. I don't want you to fix your shoulder. I want you to create a healthy, fabulous feeling shoulder.
Okay.
Okay? Put your attention there. Okay. Thank you. I love you, Annie. Bye-bye. That's so weird. I've got a call coming in from Calgary, so I don't know. Hold on. Sorry. When I'm on my... Okay. Let's go to Johanna in Florida. You're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hello, darling.
I always, when I'm not in the very beginning, I get so blown away by everything that you say and everyone says that I kind of I'm in this place of overwhelm of how blessed we are.
Okay.
And one of the things that I from today was that I've been aware that I've been trying to fix myself for as long as I knew I should get fixed. And I saw today that there is a difference between fixing and improving, wanting to be better, wanting to be fulfilled, I don't even know how to put it in words, but it was just really, really helpful, and I want to thank everyone.
Look, thank you, Johanna. What we want is to be, and we are, the happiest, most fulfilled, healthiest, financially well-off, happy in relationship people we can be. That's what, and what I want to remind you of the I am. It's not I am creating this, it's I am this. Anything you say after I am is a direction to your energy.
Okay.
You create it within you first. Not I want to be happy. I am happy. And then you experience happy. Okay, did you have another question?
Yeah, so I have a couple, but I'm just going to get into the masculine, the balance of masculine and feminine. I never got my core belief on that, but I know I'm more feminine than masculine, and
that's true.
Big time, and that's a balance that. Did
you hear the first of this show?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to listen to it again. Love and knowing. If you go back over this show, most of you are asking questions not from knowing. Let's just try this whole week. The whole community, I'm asking you, get up and say, today I am loved and I am knowing. Direct the energy of you to be that. And let's bring that in next week and compare notes. Okay?
Sounds good.
I'm doing it with you.
The core belief blocking me from making a commitment to take a stand for my intentions and my well-being. I actually feel that there is a belief in my way there.
No, there isn't.
Okay.
But you see, if you believe there is, there is.
Well, I just didn't know the answer, so I just decided I'd make it a core belief.
Well, but this is important for you to hear. If you have a belief that you can't do it, you can't create it, it's never going to happen, it won't, because as you believe, it is delivered to you.
So
okay?
The thing is, I don't know, and that's the one that I need.
That's right.
Do know. I do
that's
know.
Right. That's right, sweetheart.
There's the thing that, okay.
You have
much. Thank
you have
you
to
so
direct and claim that you know to know.
Okay.
I love you too.
I want to throw in one more thing, and that is I feel this so strongly. Sometimes I can't go to my happy place, like it's my granddaughter, it's this, it's that. But I use this group and I use you. And I just want to say that because I think anyone that ever has that moment, I just use how much you love us and the group, and it really helps. So thank you.
And thank you, Johanna, because I do truly love all of you.
I know, it's such a great example, and I've seen that grow over the couple of years I've been in the group. So, thank you so much.
Good, thank you. All right, my guys, I have to call the show now. They're waiting for me downstairs. Thank you to the event coordinators for allowing me to do this and be an hour late to my table. Let's say it loud and proud. I love me. I love me. Whoop! And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thank you for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.